say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Mike. 180! Mike, 52. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 55! Mike 55! Right here, right here.
On first down, Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Go! 55! Right there. 22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber.
Throwing again, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot! 31's the mic. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. 31's the mic. We own them. We got them.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Defense wins championships, baby. He's crashing. Hey, home. Check 45 the mic. Check 45.
They'll try the left side. Vaughn. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, Brown 80! Check Mike 45. I'm going to come back to you. Regular. Shit, watch the shit.
First carry for Raquel Armstead. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
He's coming. He's alert. We got double Switch. 80 weapon. Hey, tight.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Look at it. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
First carry for Darius Geis. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
20.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ready? 180? 56, right there, 56. Hey, pick it up, defense, let's go. Hey, 56, the mark, boy, 56. Check, 56. Watch the run. This side, baby.
On 1st and 10, Newton being chased out left. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check nickel. Pass 85.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Mike, 40. Pass. Check. Lucky. He's checking. Pass. Crash. Bang. alert, alert!
On third down, it's Vaughn. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Newton. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
56, 56. Check three. General West.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Protein spill. Check, check. Fresno.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm coming after you. No. Off. 6 down. Check 6. Alert.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Let him know. Hey, exit. Let him know. 31's the mic.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Get him. Check 13. 5 wide.
On 3rd down, it's Hall, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Hey.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Allen. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Under 10, 10.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
Don't get nervous. Check 31.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. 7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Ready? 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 56. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Now Newton on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down, Washington.
Set. 180.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Ready? 180. Mike's 56. I got you. I got you. Check. Switch. Eight.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7 at the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Gun. 56. Right there. 56. Great. You can't block me. Express. Switch.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
3 down. Hey. 3 down. 26 Mike. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. 26 Mike. Win.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check. On 52.
Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Check. 319. Stop. Let's go, D. Hey, Bravo. Check Mike 45. I'm coming.
On 2nd and 12, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
52. Banjo. 5 wide. Banjo. Smooth. 31's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
Allen operating from the gun. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got you.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Josh Allen in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Gun. Express. 8. 26 Mike. 9, sweetheart. 26 Mike.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Around the NFL, they're into the 2nd quarter in the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 34-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Single. I got 11. Bandit. 45 to Mike.
To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Whitey! Check Mike 45. Watch the out. Watch the out. 45. 45. Mike.
Regular. Check nine.
They'll run on first down. Vaughn. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
45's the Mike. 45's the Mike.
Hey, Delta.
45's Mike. 45.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Check 45's the Mike. Check 45's the Mike. I got it.
On play action, Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check.
All 52.
Allen now looks to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 45-yard line.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, check, Whitey.
Check Mike 45. Watch the slant. I got him, man. He's mine. 45. Mike 45.
Check Mike.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Allen off the play fake. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Half.
45.
Five.
Check tight. Check 45's the Mike. Check 45's the Mike.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Watch tight end. 4 down, check. 4 down. 31's the mic.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
31's the mic.
Allen to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go, baby.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 50. Check 50. 81.
Switch gears.
20.
Geis. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here we go. Let's get it. All right. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check 90. 20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. The point after is good, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Do it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give them 32 on the play. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half, and they came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
65. Hatchet. Hatchet. Check, check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot, hot. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try the left side. It's Vaughn. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hey, Charlie.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Man out, man out, man out.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. The open man is Westbrook. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 25-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.